Hey, this is Holly. So I saw Death of a Unicorn, and it was okay. It was pretty good. It's good to see A24 not be as serious and like do some more comedies. I know they've done comedies in the past. Like I think they were behind Bodies, 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 and maybe Y2K. I don't remember. Um, but I haven't seen those ones yet, so I can't fully say. But this one. Think of it as like kind of Jurassic Park mixed with like Legend in a weird way. Um, except it's not like the aspect of like Jurassic Park, like, oh, we're gonna recreate these animals. No. It's the later ones, I believe. One of the sequels has it more like we need it for medical purposes and science and stuff. Um, But here's the thing, much like A24, unfortunately, there still is a little bit like, not seriousness, but afraid to go full goofy with certain things. Um, its premise, which, you know, father and daughter on the way to meet the dad's bosses for something they need, and they hit a unicorn. Turns out a unicorn like has magical properties. So of course the medical CEO and his family's like, we're gonna make billions, blah blah blah. It cures cancer. This is amazing. We're gonna charge so much. That kind of thing. And the dad gets involved because he's like, I need money for me and my daughter. The daughter sees the issues with it. Typical plot. Uh, but really, it isn't. It's one of those ones that isn't. Um, like, doesn't really get going until the unicorns start attacking. Then it gets going. There's elements that are like kind of fun here and there. The best being Will Poulter. Like, um, Richard E. Grant as the father is good, but it's Richard E. Grant. Always going to be good. He's always going to be entertaining. Um, Paul Rudd is Paul Rudd through it. It's lower tier Paul Rudd. It's not like Ant-Man or like 40-Year-Old Virgin or something. It's how do I describe it? Ant-Man 3 Paul Rudd mixed with what was My Idiot Brother Paul Rudd, where it's more chill and the comedy's not there. Although My Idiot Brother Paul Rudd is good, but if you know that level of his comedy, that's where it is. It's more chill. Um, Jenna Ortega's, Jenna Ortega in it. You know what to expect from her at this point, and that's not a bad thing. Um, she's the typical we need help and save. It's good. It works out. She does a fine job. Um, Sorry, I need to make sure on the mom. I did forget who played the mom. I do know. I do recognize her. I was like, where did I see her? Sorry. Ah, Taya Leone, of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, she did good. Well, actually, that actually really is funny that Taya Leone is in this because she was in Jurassic Park 3. Okay, so, the Jurassic Park vibes go anyway. Um, that actually is really funny. Um, Sorry, I'm actually kind of looking up some of the other casts here because I've recognized couple of them too. I'm just curious on something. No, okay. Um, well, I'd say this actually. Um, the movie is good once it does get going. It's for a first-time director, Alex. Apologies. I want to make sure I get his name right, even then I may not. Uh, Alex Schaffman. Um, for his first move, like actual movie, this is really good. Um, it just need a little tightening up, I would say. Um, maybe not a couple scenes you can cut out, perhaps, but just a bit like another script run to make it a bit more punchy, a bit more funny, a bit more wild. The scenes were filmed in the dark, so the potential really gory scenes that could have made this really, really interesting. Um, uh, were filmed in the dark, so you don't really get that punch either. It's one of those ones that either wants to be just a like one of those unfortunately atypical, not A24 typical rich people versus poor people movie they've been doing up recently. Um, it could be complete nutty. Hey, we found a unicorn and it's killing people, like playing to the comedy kind of thing. Or it could be a like dark, bloody, insanely gory unicorn monster attack movie. Um, it's trying to fight all of those. And actually, you know what? No, here's what it is. I realize this now, and I'm sorry I have to do this again because I'm curious on this. If no, okay. Um, it's very its tone is similar, very similar to Abigail. That's interesting. It's very similar to that, where it's that dark comedy. But it once again it doesn't reach that height, but it's similar. If you vibed with Abigail, you may vibe with this a lot. Um, it doesn't have like the universal monster vampire appeal, no. But if you like, it's that similar thing. Um, yeah. You know what? No.